Yeah, of course, it always kind of hangs around a little bit after you miss, an open line, especially, V and Bucci made a good play there, and me not being able to score obviously sucks. So, of course, whenever you score in overtime, it feels good. So, Shannon made a great play, and, I was able to put it in.
Put it on a tee for you, didn't he?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I think we were going against a forward there, so I think he realized that he can make a good play there, and then he did. So, lucky he went in.
Kasperi, you'd gone like 3 games without a goal. We were wondering what the hell was going on.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. You get droughts like that, and I've been trying to shoot, and it hasn't been going in. And I think I hit the post last game, and that's the way it goes right now. But happy that went in.
Just made a good defensive play, just stole the puck and went skate hard to the net and just shoot the puck. Pretty much that's it.
Why has your line been so effective here lately?
Yeah, we have a lot of chemistry between each other, and we know what everyone of us will do on the ice, and so we're just working hard and putting pressure everywhere on the guys, and just playing good defense, and from defense to offense, and pretty much that's it.
And you guys are getting more and more ice time. Do you notice that, and are you appreciating that the coaches are recognizing how well you guys are playing?
Yeah, of course. It's always exciting to play more time and just be effective for the team, and pretty much that's it.
I get, yeah. I mean, I liked our first period. I liked, parts of the third period. Second was tough. I didn't think we played very well in the second.
But you keep rewarding that fourth line with more ice time. I mean, they seem like they're earning their keep out there right now.
Yeah, they're playing really well. I mean, they just play a simple game, but it's work. They outwork the other team when they're out there, and they get pucks to the net, and they do a lot of good things. I mean, they're really reliable, so they've been playing really well.
This has been going on for quite a stretch here.
Yeah, for sure. They got great chemistry together.
What are you seeing with Toropchenko offensively? Is it just more confidence? Is it stuff?
Yeah, confidence for sure. I think he's using his shot, and it's a pretty heavy shot, and he's beating goalies. But he's just skating. He's just skating by people, skating through people. He's very confident right now, and good to see because he's got really, there's a lot of potential there going forward.
Did Toropchenko's time in the top 6 benefit him in terms of?
Oh yeah, for sure. It would benefit anybody, but it does going up there and playing some games. He played, I don't know how many games with a couple different lines, and you just when you play with offensive guys, you have the puck more, and you're going to gain some confidence for sure.
Did he play tight or tense though up there just because wanting to maybe produce, and now maybe he's just a little more relaxed out there?
It could be a little bit. I think. I mean, sometimes when you go up there as a fourth line player or whatever you are, and you're playing with on the top line with Thomas and Kyrou, you might feel a little bit, not tense, but you want to make the right plays. You want to make plays because they need the puck, and. But I thought he did a good job. I didn't think when he was up there, he didn't really force it. He didn't try things he shouldn't try. I thought that he played a pretty simple game, and those guys like playing with him because they know he's going to forecheck. They know he's going to hound people and create loose pucks and things like that and go to the net. So he was a good complimentary player up there with those guys.
Not to make too much out of nothing, but Vladdy had an impression on a lot of young players, but specifically Toropchenko. Did you see him kind of take Toropchenko under his wing a little bit?
Who's that?
Vladdy when he was here.
Well, I think Vladdy, with all the Russians that came in, we had a handful here for a bit. They're a pretty tight-knit group, and, Vladdy's the elder statesman, so-called of it. He's been here a long time. So Vladdy was good at, bringing those guys in and making them feel comfortable and working with them and talking to them and all that stuff. He used to tell me all the time, I'd pull him in the room and talk to Vladdy about things, leadership and things like that. And he would always say to me, I'll talk to the Russians and, communicate to them what we're trying to do. So he's very good that way.
Chief, what does it mean to you down the stretch? These games in the standings don't necessarily matter, but your team has been competitive and winning.
Yeah, that's good.
Is that something you preach to them too?
Oh, definitely. We want to try to put our best foot forward every game. They're doing a good job. It's not easy because when you're in a situation like this, it doesn't seem like there's a lot to play for, but you know, we have a great fan base here. The organization has a lot of pride, and we want to make sure that we're competitive and doing the right things out there. And the guys are doing a good job.
Chief, you've had so many of these, like homecomings, I guess we'll call it. I mean, have you had your fill of them for 1 year?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm pretty much done with it, so
Yeah.
I don't need to see it anymore.
What goes through your mind? I bet you're thinking about the game. You're probably not really paying attention to this.
That's good to recognize players that, you know, everybody does it in the league, but it's a good thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. And it's good to recognize, you know, Vladdy and Meeks tonight, what they did for the organization and the team, and it's nice. It is. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
Did you ever get yourself a tribute video?
I don't think they did them back then.
You think Kapanen might have felt a little redemption? He had a chance to make it 2-0 before they got the power play goal, and then he gets the one in overtime.
Yeah. They had some chances, that line, Bucci, him, and Verona. They just couldn't finish. But it was nice to see Cappy get one. You know, like he's had some chances the last few games, and they haven't gone in for him. So it was nice to see him get that one.
Is he shooting the puck more? I think I asked you that a couple of weeks ago. Or would you like to see more of it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a fine line. I think that there's ways that he can use his speed more. He has a lot of speed, and if he can drive a little bit more wide and take things to the net a little bit more and create some shots that way, it would be good.
Is Buchnevich even like more hyped up like he's playing the Rangers?
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, he wants to beat these guys. He wants to do well, and they did a good job against that Trocheck line. You know, they didn't get anything 5-on-5, and you know, that was his goal.